Introducing first to my left in the blue corner. She weighed in at 135 pounds, wearing the blue, silver, and black trunks, with a professional record of 9 victories and 4 losses, from Stone Mountain, Georgia, Notorious Nicole Woods. And introducing her opponent to my right in the red corner. She weighed in at 135 pounds even, wearing the silver trunks with black tassels. She comes in with a professional record of 5 victories and 1 loss. From Edmonton, Alberta, Ayana Sweet Pea Pelletier.
As mentioned, our referee is Len Clevisto. He's got the pre-fight instructions. Let's listen in.
Good evening, ladies. Both these trunks are good. Keep your punches above the belt line. Respect the rules, follow my instructions. When I say break, I expect both of you to stop punching, take a full step back. Protect yourself at all times, touch them up, and come out at the belt. Good luck.
Our main event, Ken, has a lot of personal animosity as both Chris Andrews and Anthony Lassard don't like each other. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape here first. Ayana Pelletier, 27, Nicole Woods, 31. Reach is very similar because their heights are very similar, but as I was mentioning about the animosity factor, there is no question that Ayana Pelletier has animosity towards Nicole Woods for basically taking her down in her, basically at the beginning of her career, and she wants to erase that, and she wants to do it tonight.
Well, I think that she feels she's improved a lot over the last few fights, and she has looked good in her last few fights. Now she's going to have to combat a girl that beat her. It looks to me like she's a good stand-up boxer. 13 pro fights and knows her way around the ring, so she's going to have her work cut out for her.
So it's another big step up for Ayana Pelletier as she's trying to erase that loss on her record. She figures that over all the hard work that she has put in the gym, that she is ready to step up and take out Nicole Woods. Let's watch and see.
Well, so far we've seen a real good right from Pelletier. Right off the bat, she a nice counter right hand over top of Notorious's left jab. I really think that maybe she has improved a bit. We'll have to wait and see approach.
Well, one of the things that Ayana Pelletier has been able to do, and it's such a nice thing for her, is being able to spar with Jelena Marjinovic, who's a 3-time world champion, stationed right here in Edmonton, Alberta. So when you have talent like that, and Ayana, one of the basically, there's a handful of ladies in Edmonton that do fight professionally, but Ayana was the most busy out of the bunch. I know they spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, that's certainly not going to hurt you having an ex-world champion sparring with you all the time, because you're going to get the good world-class sparring, and it's going to help you with your combos. There she tried that right hand again and just missed. I think what we're seeing from Pelletier now, she's punching a little harder, using her body a little bit more. Before she was arm punching, now she's starting to use her body. Both girls seem to be feeling each other out this first round. Both have good jabs. Both box well. Both box good.
Ayana Pelletier and Nicole Woods. We're done the first round, and we've got more excitement to come. We've got 5 more rounds to do it. Let's see some action.
Exactly, James. Exactly what you just said. She's going to have to be on her more with her jab, coming over top with the right hand and back right that, and back with the left hook right after that. There it is, right hand again. Come back with the hooks.
And then obviously Pelletier doing a good job hanging on when Woods is trying to get in there. Right off the hopper again, Pelletier with a nice right hand to the chin of notorious Nicole Woods.
One thing about this girls fight, both the girls seem to box well, which is going to be a nice fight. Both of them are good boxers. Both stand up, both move real well and keep their heads moving. And they're well educated when it comes to boxing.
Ayana Pelletier said at the pre-fight press conference, you know, I want to show Edmontonians that I'm not the same fighter that lost decisions back in 2008. So this, you know, like a lot of pressure. She's put a lot of pressure on herself, Ken, to make sure she performs well. But through 2 rounds already, you can tell it's a different Ayana Pelletier. she's definitely focused and determined to win this fight.
Well, one thing I noticed right now that Pelletier is punching a lot stronger than she did the first couple times I've seen her. She's using her body a lot more, and I think she's really got the attention of Woods so far. Woods has been a little bit careful keeping her hands up. But so far it's been an entertaining fight, but pretty close. They're checking each other out. They're both good boxers, using their jab and finding where they are first before they do anything. There's another nice right hand by Woods.
Pelletier knows that she's come a long way in all of her training, and she wants to showcase that tonight. As for Nicole Woods, with seconds to go here in round number 2, she welcomes the opportunity to do the same thing that she did back in 2008, and that's win the bout.
Both these first rounds have been they've been tough rounds to score. I mean, I think that Woods got a little bit the best of that round, just on scoring a few more punches than Pelletier did. But Pelletier seems to be punching harder. She can hurt her with either shot now. When, as the first fight, Pelletier wasn't punching as hard.
Well, one of the things about Nicole Woods, when you take a look at her record, and we saw the tape at the beginning of the fight, she's got a record of 9-4, but she has only one knockout to her credit, Ken. And she also is a former U.S. national team veteran. Ranked number 2 in the States right now, number 8 in the world at 140 pounds. So even though she doesn't have that knockout potential, you know that this lady can box.
Exactly. She boxes real good. And Pelletier has got to start using some of that power to slow her down. She's got to start to get in there and slow her down. Because if she doesn't, Woods will box you all night. She'll just keep boxing. And she's doing good. She's boxing very well. And Pelletier, this fight is up for grabs. I mean, but the one who's going to take this fight by the horns is going to be the one who's going to start to double jab, right hand, left hook, and get on this person's case, and not just fence him on the outside. They're fencing for these first couple rounds.
Glad you could join us for professional boxing from the Shaw Conference Center in the heart of beautiful downtown Edmonton, Alberta. I'm James Monsees, along with my play-by-play partner, former 2-time Canadian heavyweight champion Ken Lacusta, giving you all the color here tonight in the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying it as Ayana Pelletier is battling her way with Nicole Woods, trying to avenge a defeat that she suffered back in 2008. Pelletier, the aggressor in the first couple of rounds, and she's trying to do the same thing in round number 3.
Well, it seems to be like almost like a fencing match. They both got lots of speed. They're both throwing their combinations nice.
And Nicole Woods as well, you know, to make a comment that she made at the pre-fight press conference, Ken, she said that she doesn't expect anything different from Pelletier. She feels that maybe Pelletier has not improved as a fighter. So I think through probably, you know, we're almost through 3 rounds here. She may beg to differ that Ayana Pelletier has been very aggressive, and she is connecting on more punches than what we saw the first time that these two battled.
Exactly. This is the best that I've seen Pelletier so far. You got to give her credit. She's improved a lot. She's in with a good opponent in Woods, and she's really started throwing her punches, and she's really looks like Pelletier is really hungry for this win. She's winning this round. All she's got to do is keep on doing what she's doing. Be aggressive. She's making Woods miss, and she's catching Woods with good body shots and coming back with hooks.
Yeah, good jabs too as well that are making it through the defense of Woods. The tail may be, Kenny, at the end of the day, as we watch the end of round number 3, will be conditioning.
Exactly. This fight's being fought at a fast pace, and she's letting Woods back into this round now, because Woods connected with the last 30 seconds. Woods was connecting with all the punches, but Pelletier really has improved a lot. Got Woods right now ahead by a close margin. It's a good fight. I like what I see from Pelletier. I see an improvement from her. I see her punching power a little bit better, but she's just got to shorten up her punches and throw more.
Let's take a look at the independent jeweler scorecard. As Kenny had said, he has Woods ahead by 1 point right now as we head into round number 4. So as we get into these final 3 rounds, Ken, this is where I had mentioned to you in the prior round that conditioning is going to be key, because Ayana Pelletier has got to stay busy.
Exactly. Pelletier's got to really start to dig down now and throw her punches together, short punches, be on her case, and sit behind a nice jab. Because if you look at the girl from Atlanta, she's got a real good jab, and she really does box well. And she moves well. She doesn't get hit with lots of stuff. She wiggles that waist, she moves around good, keeps her hand, counter punches well. She does everything pretty good. And so you're really going to have to be aggressive to beat her. because she boxes and she's tall. So she's sticking with Pelletier on the outside, and she's just catching him with cleaner shots from the outside. So Pelletier's got to stay on her case like she's doing now.
With both boxers, what we haven't seen so far through almost 4 rounds, Ken, is we haven't seen anybody get rocked with any big punches or any really big punches thrown. It's a lot of jabbing, lots of rights and lefts, but nothing with any steam on it.
Well, both people are there's a nice uppercut by Pelletier. See, she's got to be doing what she's doing now. On her case, pushing this fight the whole way. Because if she doesn't push it, she's going to get outboxed. She's much better for her this round than it has been the rounds before. See, she's being the aggressor. Her corner's now hollering for her to let's go because they know she's a little bit behind and she's going to stay on her now. And she's doing exactly what she should be doing now.
Good work by Pelletier. She's putting the pressure on Woods. Woods trying to fend her off with the occasional jab and right. But Pelletier has been more aggressive in this round with seconds to go. Round number 4. She's going to have to keep it up for 2 more rounds if she's going to win this fight.
And she's not giving it up at the end of this round. So this round, you got to give to Pelletier. Good round for Pelletier that round. Scored more blows, many more blows than Woods did, and was the aggressor.
What? Take a look at some of the action at the end of the round, and one thing that basically Ayana Pelletier, I'm sure she said to herself, is that she's not going to step back, and she was stepping forward that entire round, Ken, and that really means a lot to the judges, especially with, like I say, we're not seeing any of the big scoring shots with these ladies, so they look for other things that are going to dictate who they're going to give their point to, and Pelletier was the aggressor in that round.
Exactly. A lot of the times these professional judges, they look for the aggressor, they give them the nod. If it's really, really close like that, you're going to get the nod being the aggressor. They love counter punchers. They like people that can wiggle and squirm, but in the end, people come to watch people get it on, and they like to watch them fight, so when you're the aggressor, you sometimes get the nod.
We are scheduled for 6 rounds here at the Shaw Conference Center as Ayana Pelletier out of Edmonton taking on Nicole Woods out of Atlanta, Georgia. Pelletier trying to redeem herself. The only loss on her 5-1 record was against Nicole Woods. So tonight these two do battle. Pelletier very aggressive in round number 4. Are we going to see that aggressiveness in round number 5?
You know, I really like the defense of Woods from Atlanta. There she got hit with the right hand, but they're far and few in between, but her defense is very, very good, and she's got a real nice stand-up approach to boxing. She beats you to the punch with a jab. She makes you work for every punch.
Pelletier obviously knows she's in a fight here, and I'm sure Nicole Woods agrees that she's in a fight too, because she's probably seeing a much different Ayana Pelletier than what she saw in 2008, Ken.
Yeah, she really is, and they know that the trainer Milan Lubovac in the corner for Pelletier knows that the only way you're going to win this fight is you've got to put the pressure on this girl, and you've got to win these last couple of rounds. You can't be sitting back. And she's got Woods' attention now. She's
Big
really
right
being
hands.
aggressive.
Big right hands, Ken, by Pelletier, and you can hear the corner of Ayana Pelletier saying, we want more of that. Just a pop, pop, bang, pop, pop, bang, and she's getting some success with that right hand, and I think that's what Milan Lubovac's trying to get across to Pelletier. That's what he wants more of.
Exactly. Oh, they want
a bit of a trip up. That's a slip.
They want her to put pressure on Woods because they know. I believe that the red corner knows that they're a little bit behind. That Pelletier knows she's a little bit behind, so they're trying to put the pressure on her. They don't want her boxing no more. She's been doing such a good job boxing.
Another good right hand by Pelletier. She's been very aggressive in this round and the last round, and Nicole Woods is starting to realize that. As we got seconds to go here in round number 5, these two ladies are going right at it.
Now, this is a big, big round for Pelletier. I think that was her best round of the fight. She come out, she did what she had to. Now, did she blow too much energy in that round?
Here's a look at some of the action from that last round, Ken, and you're going to see even on the face of Ayana Pelletier how upset she got with that punch right there, and then she comes back, and you can see on her face that she is aggressive. She does not want to back down from Nicole Woods, but she knows she's in a fight.
Exactly. She's real determined. She really is determined. Pelletier was real determined in this round. And there she goes down. She's so aggressive, she even pushes her down because the other girl is backpedaling and gets her legs caught together.
That is not counted as a knockdown too, just in case you're taking a look at it, wondering how they looked at it. Definitely not a countdown.
This is a very, very close fight again.
Here we go. This is the 6th and final round as our two ladies do battle in the junior welterweight division. Ayana Pelletier trying to avenge a loss against Nicole Woods. I'm James Monsees, along with two-time Canadian former heavyweight champion Ken LaCusta.
See, now the Atlanta corner is already sharpened up from last corner. Throw your punches short and throw lots of them and let them go, because if she's going to walk in, they're going to throw them. And Woods has been throwing some good short punches in this first round, or in this 6th round. She's doing exactly what she's got to do to keep an aggressive person off her. Watch her fire as soon as Pelletier comes close to her.
Well, Ayana Pelletier set out to show the crowd that she was going to be a different fighter in this fight against Nicole Woods, and she definitely has shown that.
Well, this fight is much better than the first one. This fight is a lot closer, and Woods is now going to have to, for the rest of this round, put up with a very, very aggressive Pelletier looking for the win.
Woods looks to her corner for some advice, and they just tell her to get busy. Pelletier is doing just that. Her corner wants her to stay busy for 3 straight rounds, and she's done a great job of carrying it to Nicole Woods. And we're seeing much of the same here in the final round as these two ladies are battling in the 6th round. And I'll tell you what, you have to be impressed with the stamina of both these ladies, Ken. They're throwing a lot of punches.
See, now as Woods is throwing more punches, Pelletier's picked up her pace now. Both are picking up the pace. They're really fighting for this last round. See, now every time you look at a fight like this, it's been so closely contested that it's going to be hard to give either fighter the nod, because the fight's been that closely fought.
Pelletier is throwing some very good body shots. When Nicole Woods misses, Pelletier has gone to the body. We've got seconds to go, Ken. We will be going to the scorecards again for a final decision as to who is going to be the winner tonight here at the Shaw Conference Center. Either Ayana Pelletier from Edmonton or Nicole Woods out of Atlanta, Georgia. Here's some of the action in that final round, and again, Nicole Woods just battling away with Ayana Pelletier, and you can see Woods there, 3 punches in a row, Ken, that got in on Pelletier, but that really wasn't the true deciding factor in that round, as basically that lady there, Ayana Pelletier, was more aggressive and was able to land more punches than what she did the first time around. And I think at the end of the day, you have to think that Ayana Pelletier put on the show that she wanted to put on, but she took on a tough competitor in Nicole Woods.
Yeah, she really did. It was a good fight. It was a very, very good fight. Hotly contested. Other than the first round where they felt each other out, the last 5 rounds were really hotly contested. I think it was a great fight. I think possibly we have a different winner this time. I think maybe Pelletier will get the nod, only because of being so aggressive. Everything that Woods had for her tonight, Pelletier had an answer for it. And it's not that she beat her by much. I'm not saying that Pelletier won by much, but I feel that Pelletier should get the nod. Threw a little bit more punches, was the aggressor, and I think that's going to give her the edge in tonight's fight for Pelletier.
Well, you can look at the facial expression of Nicole Woods. I know she's concerned because she definitely fought a different fighter than what she did back in 2008. So she's anxiously awaiting, I'm sure, the results, and it may be a draw. It may be a win for Pelletier. It may be a win for Nicole Woods. We don't know how the judges are going to score this, but we do have the official results from Dean Pappas.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for these 2 ladies going the distance. After 6 rounds of action, we go to the judges. Judge Cameron Quake scores it 58-56 for Ayana Sweet Pea Pelletier. Judge Mark Adell scores it 57-57. And Judge Craig Metcalf scores it 58-56. For the winner by majority decision, Ayana Sweet Pea Pelletier.
Okay, here we are with Ayana Pelletier. Sweet Pea, Ayana Pelletier. Ayana, you set out to do one thing. You were 5-1 as a professional after your last bout here in Edmonton. You set out to do one thing, and you said, I want to avenge the only loss on my record. For a lot of the folks here tonight, they may not know that you and Nicole Woods have fought before. You did it. How do you feel? Does it give you the redemption that you set out to receive?
Yeah, it does, but I'm definitely the hardest critic on myself. I know I have more in there. I could have give Edmonton a better show. Thank you, Edmonton, for coming out. But yeah, it feels good. It does feel good, but I know I could do better.
Nicole Woods is a seasoned boxer. She fought you earlier in your career. Obviously tonight, did she show you anything different that you didn't know that she was going to give you?
Oh, most definitely. She came out boxing. Last time she came out brawling, she has progressed as well as a boxer, and I thank her immensely for coming out back to Edmonton so I can avenge myself.
Well, she did it here tonight, folks. Ayana Pelletier improving to 6-1 as a professional. She took on a lady who is ranked #2 in the United States of America in female professional boxing. So that tells you where Ayana Pelletier is going. We've got more professional boxing coming your way, including our main event tonight for the vacant Canadian Junior Welterweight Championship. Don't go away.
This is our main event, the Canadian